The play action fake. Looking left. And that one's incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Can't hang on, he muffs it. Slips through the line. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Break. Over. Ready. Ready, go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Blue, 22, blue, go.
That's caught. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Hey, check it.
Wide receiver going in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Ready.
A little release to the back. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Could not make his way to the corner.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Jet sweep to the receiver. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Ready, ready. You're the 30, blue 30. Ready to go.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Hawai'i who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Hawai'i has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. This quarterback part of their running game.
Oh my God.
Breaks into the open. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route, had him open. Running back's there. You got to make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do some damage.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Black 14. Black 14.
inside. It's Barfield. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Hawai'i. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB is making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this has been a frustrating watch so far, guys. I mean, Jesse, you got to be loving the quarterback play here. I mean, just 0 for 6 to start the game. Like, No answers so far, not in rhythm, not accurate. Like, they've got to find something and find something fast because he's not settled in. He's a little bit rattled, and it's showing.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. To the air, it's Orji. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Using his legs, it's Barfield. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And he could not get loose on the run.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Wants to throw on third down. Complete. At the 45 on its way. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's going to run it. It's a fumble.
Oh, my God.
Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Running inside, it's Barfield. Picks up the first down. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. The option, he'll keep it. Breaks the tackle. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Looking for room. It's Rice. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Rice. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Nice job by the quarterback pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hawai'i! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right. Can we do anything? Probably not.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the option. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Throws to the wideout. It's caught to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He uncorks one deep. And he hauls it in at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player.
Oh my gosh.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Definitely not what we wanted there. Guess you can't do that in 27 anymore.
Break. Here we go.
Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Ready, go.
He'll try to do it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Fires to the big fella.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Maybe some room here. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Defensively, it's like, which one of these guys are the most dangerous? Goodness gracious, you got so many guys that spread you out with speed and wide receivers that you think about taking away the passing game. And then what do? They put him in motion, and he goes across the formation really quickly. They give him the football, and he just so fast chews up yardage. Defensively, there's so many things to be talking about, to be talking through, and then they do stuff like that. It's even more confusing.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it on the counter. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, let's go for one.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
We ain't got nothing to lose, right?
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Orji.
Or not.
The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the home squad looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
Rebels offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Leaping grab for a big gain. Turning it on. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Let's go.
Well, it had to start somewhere for this offense and this quarterback, and they finally find some life here early in the second half. That was a first half to forget, no question about it. And obviously, there's a lot of work still to be done, but it's all about momentum. And getting that touchdown pass, David, that just may spark things for him and this offense.
Well, and obviously building this deficit, they're not going to be able to run the football like they want to. It's going to be on his shoulders. So to watch him come out focused with a plan, the second half adjustments are going to be crucial, but it's going to be on his shoulders, and that's a good start, and they've cut into this lead, but it's going to have to continue to be through the air with this passing attack.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground, and he'll be brought down. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Going long. Got it down the field. Open spaces. All the way. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Burnett. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Line gets set. First down. Looking to pass. It's Orji. Unloads it left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires quickly. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a welcome sign for this offense, right? They haven't put drives together. Nice to see them execute on third down. At the very least, man, give your defense a rest. They've been playing a lot. Too many punts for this offense. Nice to see them execute on third down.
Looking for room. It's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Off play action. Got a man. It's Lyons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Almost broke it.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Flips it out on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. Second and 19. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Orji. Fires left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. The run to the left.
Oh, my God.
There he goes. Running through contact. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Reads it, fires complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary. The big tight end catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
Wide, 53. Over. Ready, go.
Quarterback keeps it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
Down, ready. Black 14. Go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
The run inside. It's Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long.
Blue 22. Go.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, come on.
They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Penalty is declined. It'll be 4th and long. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out.
Got it.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air. It's Orji. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
No wonder. $9 and 21. That is atrocious.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Finds some fresh air. Ernie on the Jets. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was, could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Check, check.
Motion from the wide receiver. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down.
Hey, move. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
It goes.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Hawai'i calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Hawai'i has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Box, box, box. Shift. Ready, go.
Keeps it on the option.
God, come
After
on.
it. Maybe a crease. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackle.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They get enough rush, and it
Five
pays
offensive
off the
linemen.
sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Orji. Quickly to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Leaves it with the back.
What was that?
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tosses it incomplete. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks free and he might be gone. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Rebels! And here they come, almost all the way back. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
I like it.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Go. Ready, go.
The give as they work on that clock. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The give to the tailback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Hey, take it.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Rainbow Warriors.
Oh, what just happened?